Is it on? Okay. I never told anyone this. My mind once went blank in a job interview. The office was huge and cold. The air was blowing. My resume was there, and my hands were wet. He asked me one simple question. I understood every word. But when I opened my mouth, nothing came out. My heart was beating hard. My palms were sweating. Even my knees felt weak under the wooden chair. Then I heard the clock. Tick, tick, tick. Each sound felt bigger than my own quiet breathing.
I looked at the interviewer's face. He was waiting, very still, very polite. That made the silence heavier.
My tongue felt dry. My lips felt stuck. I tried to swallow, but even that felt very difficult. In that chair, I did not feel like an adult. I felt small, lost, and very far from myself. I wanted to answer. I wanted to save the moment. But my whole body had frozen shut. That was my first real pain. You can know the language and still lose your voice completely. Then he said one word, pardon. Just that one word. My heart dropped straight into my stomach. But the words felt like broken glass. They were sharp and very hard. He leaned forward. I saw his pen above the paper. I knew he was trying to understand me. Then I heard it again. Pardon. This time it was sharper. My back pressed hard against the chair. I looked down at my hands. They were shaking in my lap. I did not know where to hide. I stopped trying to speak. In an interview, a few seconds can feel like a very long fall. I heard his pen tapping once against the folder. That tiny sound was louder than the whole room. Finally, he gave me a small, cold smile. Then he closed the heavy folder in front of him. He thanked me for coming. I stood up too quickly, almost hit the chair, and I just left.
I walked into the hallway feeling numb. Every step I took felt heavy and very unreal.
I held it together until the elevator doors closed. Then my face broke. I cried in silence. I stared at the silver elevator wall. I could not recognize my own face in that reflection anymore. When I got home, I did not turn on the lights. I only sat near the dark kitchen. My shoes were still on. My bag was on my shoulder. I was too tired to move. I kept hearing that word, pardon, pardon, pardon. It followed me all the way home to my room. I made coffee, but it turned cold. I never drank it. I just watched the cup for hours. That night, I told myself a story. Maybe I was not smart. Maybe English was not for me. I looked at my notebook, but I could not open it. One more word felt too painful.
The room was quiet, but not peaceful. It felt thick and very hard to breathe inside.
For weeks, that feeling stayed. I carried it into the morning, into meals, and into my sleep.
One late night, I sat in this same chair. My lamp was on. The room was amber. On the table was my paint palette. On one side, there was a patch of gray paint.
I touched the gray paint with one finger. It was ugly and quiet, but it was still a color.
That thought stopped me. Maybe my silence was like that gray paint, still something I could use.
I opened my notebook at last. My hand was shaking, but I wrote one simple sentence down. The sentence was, I felt nervous in the interview. That was all. Simple words. Honest words. Then I wrote another line. I did not fail because I was stupid. I failed because I was afraid. That sentence hurt, but it also felt clean. It was the first true thing I said to myself.
I looked at the mirror beside my shelf. My face was tired, but my eyes were finally awake.
In that moment, this room did not feel like a prison. It felt like a place to begin. The next night, I stood before the mirror. I practiced one word only. Hello? Just hello. The first hello was flat. The second was scared. The third one felt softer and much warmer.
I learned something small. A word is not only grammar. A word also carries temperature and feeling. So I chose a color for that word. Hello felt orange to me. Warm, safe, and close.
On another page, I wrote friend. I thought of one person who texted me after a hard day. She wrote, try again tomorrow. Those 4 words felt like a warm blanket over my soul. That was my orange. Not a theory, not a lesson, just one warm message at the right time. I started collecting words like small lights. Hello, friend, again, slowly. The room felt different. Every night, I said those words aloud. My voice still shook, but it stopped sounding so dead. I was not becoming perfect. I was becoming alive again. That mattered much more than sounding perfect. A week later, I had another interview. I stood outside the building with a very tight jaw. In my bag, there was a small note. I had written 3 words: breathe, slow down, stay. I read that note 3 times before going in. That was my red, my steady courage.
During that interview, I still felt nervous. My hands were not perfect. My voice was not perfect.
But this time, when I missed a sentence, I did not freeze. I took one slow breath first. Then I used a new line. I am sorry. Could you say that again very slowly? That sentence changed everything. The room did not turn warm, but I stopped drowning in it.
That was my blue. Honest and simple. Not strong like fire. Strong like clear, quiet water.
I learned that asking for help is not a broken moment. Sometimes it is the bravest sentence. Gray taught me pain. Orange gave me warmth. Red helped me try. Blue helped me stay. I still remember that first interview clearly. It used to feel like proof that I was weak. Now it is the place where I began. Some nights are still hard. Some words still hurt. But now I know what to do. I write them down. I say them slowly. I let them stay until they stop scaring me. This is what I want for you too. Not magic, not perfection, just one honest step. Think of one English word that makes your chest feel heavy. Keep that word tonight.
Write it down somewhere. On paper, on your phone, on a notebook, anywhere that is real.
Look at it tomorrow with fresh eyes. We will not run away. We will give it color. In our next midnight talk, I will tell you about the coffee order that went wrong.
For tonight, rest here with me. The silence is still here, but it is softer now.